Our walkabout SETA 2018 continues, and I'm with Tim from Donasonic. Tim, can you tell us about Donasonic? Who are you and what are you providing?
Okay, so we're in a sorting and separation company. We specialise in the design and the installation of sorting and separation plants for recycling, for energy production. We can take any kind of waste stream and process it into a secondary product, whether it's fuel or whether it's a recyclable bale for resale for plastics. We can also recycle things like steels, many different things. We design and install the systems depending on the customer's needs.
And are you an Asia-based operation or are you based somewhere else?
We're actually based from the UK, so our machinery is designed and manufactured in the UK. So we have a high quality machinery, and what we do, we have a satellite office here in Thailand. So we provide support to our customers and also spare parts and storage and things like that. So we have a satellite office here and staff here.
And do you see the future in Asia for your product and your technology?
Yes, Asia's a tricky market that is constantly changing, constantly moving. But we as a company, we're nice and dynamic, and we can adapt very well to the different, the changing markets. For instance, things like the recent Chinese ban on importing recycled plastic. That affects the markets here in Thailand and as well as overseas. So there can be an increased opportunity for machinery and for automatic processes here in Thailand. Previously, a lot of these things were done on a very basic level in Thailand and sent overseas for somebody else to do the final processing.
And what do you see as the biggest challenge ahead for recycling around the world? Is there a challenge, or are we in a good place?
Oh, there's always a challenge. There's always a challenge. I think the biggest challenge is changing people's mindset. What you see coming from England, we have a system that's been slowly put into place over many years. And when you come over to Asia, it seems like we're a long way behind that. The biggest challenge, I think, is changing the people's attitude from the government to force people into separating their waste and being more conscious of the use of plastics and things like that.
So as we're not separating our waste over here in Thailand, is that because the technology isn't there to process separated waste, or should the driver be from us, the consumer, saying we want to move towards recycling, and then that will force government into more technology? Which is the driving force? The technology up or the consumer down?
I think really the driving force that it needs to be, the consumers need to suffer if they don't recycle. The way it was successfully implemented in the places in the UK and many places in Europe was the government would provide the option to separate the waste and to use less, and then that didn't change people enough. So actually the government have to make penalties for the people if you don't stick with the system, and this will finally drive the system and improve the recycling. And it's not just recycling. There's an awful lot of waste certainly in Thailand and Asia, and that's the biggest thing is to help the public that understand that using so much and not caring about it after is the wrong way to go. You have to be more conscious of how many plastic bags we use, plastic forks, this, that, the other. It's a very, very plastic heavy society in Thailand.
And finally, what's Donasonic looking to get out of SETA 2018?
We're looking to make more contacts and obviously promote our company. We make more contacts with some company owners. There's a lot of technology and a lot of systems that can be provided for different purposes that people don't even realise. So I guess the thing is, what our job is here to do is to educate the people and say, if you have a waste problem, there is other ways to handle that and produce not only just a greener environment but a business opportunity, and this we can help to do.
Tim, thank you so much for talking with us today, and have a great 3 days ahead at SETA 2018.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.